Hello, boils and ghouls, and welcome to a Comic Book Orange Halloween edition. Fanboys See You Knife and Little Dicky Church have been screaming to see The Walking Dead. We aim to please. La 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 la. Happy now? Walking Dead follows a group of survivors led by Rick Grimes in a world overrun by the undead. Like the beast works in the genre, writer Robert Kirkman focuses the story not on zombies, but on the characters trying to keep alive. With the luxury of an on-ghouling series, he stakes his time with long, peaceful periods of character development, followed by a surprising but logical twist, like another undead attack or a betrayal. Of course, some accuse Kirkman of moving the story way too slow, like the shambling pace of a zombie. Adlard's dark art delivers in every situation, whether depicting the gruesome horror of being eaten alive, revealing the mental anguish of our heroes, or showing a touching moment between characters. Blech. You don't need to eat half a brain to know that Walking Dead is excellent, and we give it 4 pumpkins out of 5. Ooh, nothing like the fires of hell to say sauna yara to those last few pounds of flesh. Of course, the expectations of mommies and daddies can be pretty hellish, as seen in Chronicles of Wormwood. Danny Wormwood is the Antichrist, a television producer who has a potty-mouthed rabbit, and whose best friend is Jesus, now a brain-damaged African-American. Wormwood just wants to enjoy what he has, but his dear old dad has other plans for him. Garth Ennis exhibits his lighter side in Wormwood with sick comedy that has a sharp edge poking at the world today, and is definitely meant for adults only. He also brings interesting ideas to the table on the nature of heaven and hell, and whether we really need God and the devil in our lives. Unfortunately, while it's very well done, it sometimes feels he's digging up the grave of his classic series Preacher. As always, artist Jacen Burrows delivers the goods. What more can be said about his varied and accurate anatomy, the warmth and character he brings to everybody, and every bunny he draws? Wormwood's rotted core may not be for everyone, but it's a good read, and we give it 3 pumpkins. Now you must be dying to know, what is our favorite graphic horror novel? Well, for a bloody good time, we turn to the original slasher, Jack the Ripper in Alan Moore and Eddie Campbell's From Hell! We already used that gag. Pay no attention to that gruesome horror that was a movie a few years back. Moore is at the top of his game, tying together horror, history, conspiracy, and even fantasy, and makes the shocking but convincing suggestion that the murders were the model for the 20th century. Everything from media coverage to the rise of Islamic fundamentalism is touched in some way. The art by Eddie Campbell is also brilliant. He brings such fine details with a very rough style. You feel the grit and grime that was Victorian England and the sickening dissection that took place after the murders. Every fanboy and fanghoul must read this tome once. From Hell gets 5 pumpkins out of 5. Well, that's it for this week's show. Go to comicbookorange.com to submit your own reviews, or leave us comments on YouTube. Speaking of comments, Tom Newcomb says, "Are you the good Casey or the bad Casey?" I'm dead Casey, Bombardum's favorite, jerk. Mooresville asks, "Is Alan Moore still alive? Does death matter? It hasn't stopped Warren Ellis." Oh, Warren, you make my phantom bosoms heave. Ilnara says, "Xuvi parolas esperanton durka blah blah." Oh yeah, well, I can say stupid words too. Klaatu, verada, necktie. Uh-oh. Bless you.